Jake, you should kill that guy. Avenge the people of Alberg. It's just disgusting how many people he managed to kill with that. There we go. We get money, we get goods. Goodbye goods. Oh, that included some mead that I think I wanted for my big old party. Oh well, not my concern right now. Ditch that thing, get it repaired right up. I still want those hulks of mine though. All these people ordering things. That should be me. I deserve to be ordering things. Now Harlem. I know it's expensive. Oh, we already upgraded the shipyard. No, we haven't. I think we need recognition as a Hanseatic city before we can do that. All the money I ploughed into Bergen, and what can I show for it? I think I'd have to become mayor of this place to see that one through. Now that I'm a patrician though, I want to see if the courtship improved. Oh, hemp. Amazing. I can actually get rid of all that hemp that I have stored up. It's taking up space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to accept this, and in 1 month they're going to take all of my hemp for 39, and it's cost me how much to make this hemp? 33. So I make 6 times 13,000 ducats. Not a huge amount, but it's going to free up all this storage space that it's chugging up because I have so much of everything produced here. Also, I should not have that much grain, so one of my grain trains is dropping off everything in Riga. It might be one that I just fixed, but it's worth double checking. The grain train, loads of money. When you hit Riga, max and max. Okay, that's good. Everything's actually pretty good. Oh, what now? Sortie something. Unfortunate for you, Hunter Alberg is here to reduce you to cinders. Interestingly and unusually enough, the pirates aren't using hulks. Maybe they don't have enough money. They haven't robbed enough people. When you do this fighting, you'll find it a lot better to actually manually control your fleet, as in not even right-clicking on another boat to attack, but just to straight up manually control. Wow, that's a lot of grain. I'm proud. I want to find that sexy lass to make my bride. But it seems like no one is ordering courtship right now, or offering courtship. Not even in Haarlem, after we spent so long building it up. No, truly no one wants to offer us someone to marry. Mead or beer is needed here. Can take care of that. I can't believe he killed so many people. That's just insane. I'll get those people just so they're wiped off the map in case it causes another thing to spawn. Calm down, Jake, it was just Danes. Yeah, but those Danes ploughed my fields. Oh, we could marry a Dane. Okay, but they still only want 200 of anything. So my question is, who do we marry? Oh, tell me Novgorod doesn't offer a... Okay, they don't. We can marry someone, I think, from any of the places that were established. So I come to you and say where we're going to marry from. Our options are Edinburgh. Well, I guess England, since it counts as a region. England, Flanders, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Russia? No, Russia counts as Livonia, Greater Livonia. Marriageable women, Danish ones no less. What has become of you? I'm putting this choice to you, not me. Makes very little odds to me. Oh, I'll tell you what does make odds to me though. That if it's full of money. Fire phase. Oh, you deal in tools though. Probably better to get someone that's an automatic. Or even better get the wild card to take it. He's nearby. Lovely. Didn't I just send old Slappy out? Why is he back already? He's injured. What's worse is he's returning to Riga, which is not what we agreed. I've heard Norwegian women are pretty, said Shralax 112. Well, I'll tell you what is pretty, taking all the Norwegians' money, because apparently we're causing an artificial shortage of mead to drive those prices up. Now with all that honey I'm producing, it would be nice to actually get my mead kick-started in Ripen. But no, it's Rostock that I need to get going. Rostock can produce for me cloth and clothes, and they'll be good for everything. Now, how are we doing for the wool? I haven't really been paying attention to how things look in Haarlem. No, we're not overproducing it. I can only assume that we're actually selling it reasonably across the board. So, I mean, if I go to my other Hanseatic places, I say, do you have wool? And they say, we got plenty of wool. 3 bags full. Riga do not say that, but Riga are far away and who cares about them? Just looking for someone to marry here. Probably not a Dane though. I'm not seeing these beautiful Norwegians yet though. You know what? I made this city what it is. It's only right that I have a family here as well. We're gonna get married to the Von Echs. So we're gonna take the wildcard Thagnus and stroll our way down to Haarlem. Oh, just in time for there to be a horrible plague in Haarlem. I think our wife is dead now. Now, there's a problem with putting all these things into the storage here is that they're probably going to get sold pretty quickly. That's not what I'm looking for. So I need to pay attention just before it's marriage time. And we're getting married when? The 19th. It's the 14th right now, so I'll just have to remember that. Oh, this is a nice little exploit. We want mead, 120 of it. Okay. Here, have some mead. Thank you, here's your money. Oh, and when I said you can have that mead, I mean you can't have that mead. You keep the money. It's just money for old rope. So all those ships that I've been producing are now... Okay, why 2 explosions? It seems that they're really unhappy around here, and they've actually put out double pirates, which means there's probably a measure to destroy those pirates. Fortunately, Hunter 2 is ready to roll on unknown pirate. That's a Hulk. Specifically, it's about to become my Hulk. And Hulks have really low maneuverability, so we can easily circle it. It can fairly take a beating though. Not for too long though. Like I said, that's our Hulk. Still, better get down and deal with unknown pirate. Before I do that though, I just want to make sure there isn't a measure to take care of them. Improve recognition and production. That's not happening. And more Hulks. In fact, they are 3 Hulks. Not sure if they're all maximum upgrade or not, but whatever the case, it's a pain. Oh no, there were still pirates to go. However, I'm gonna ditch both the salt that I picked up and the other crap. Oh, I'm in Groningen. Okay. I wanted to be in Haarlem to drop off these boats. It's a considerably more useful place. So 3 Hulks, how about that? Sure, I gotta pay 14 grand to repair them up, but that's okay. Let's cancel that and just make sure that they're not offering anything. No, they are not. Jake paid mad money to invent 120mm cannons 500 years in advance. Is that how far ahead we are with Hulks? Not bad. And Hunter returns to Groningen. And I completely forgot my train of thought. There must be something I was trying to do. Oh, well, can't be important. I'm getting a lot of boats, so it's probably about making money. How are we looking on the whole pitch and tools thing? I agree, never enough. Also, Alberg, please repair up with numbers. I need that grain to continue to flow. Preferably over... Oh yeah, Scotland! Scotland's producing plenty of beer. And I need to get that beer shipped off. Marriage dowry, Jake. Ah, yes. Of course. Alright, beer. Beer is drank like mad if I recall well. Looking at it, people consume as much beer as they do stockfish, which is slightly more than half the amount of grain that they eat. Basically, beer is big business. Well, the housing capacity is way down in Edinburgh. But I mean, I'm keeping the place nice. It should have loads of people coming in. Can I give them a meal? Yeah, I'll give them a big old meal. Easy to do since I keep places stocked with grain. They have the beer, and that means that they only really need What were the other things? Meat and something else? But it's no longer under siege, right? So it should be okay. Alright, what am I thinking here? I'm thinking we need beer, and we need it to flow. And honestly, what I think I need is a couple of 1,000, well, more than a couple. Probably 3 1,000 strong ones to ship all that beer. But I also have to consider how much beer I make every 10 days. It's only 350. So. Probably start out small and then bring in a lot more. Edinburgh always needs a lot of grain. Alright, one more place to give me a boat. A 500 capacity cog preferably, and Haarlem has one ready to roll for me. Everyone goes to Scotland and we deal with that. The DDR blind expedition. Drop your spices, drop your wine. Get out there. And the courtship is on the 19th, so I still have a while to ignore it. Okay, 15,000 hemp just left the Regan storehouses. It's a really useful mission just for clearing up things that you produce way too much of. And hemp just happens to be one of those things. I mean, jeez, 186 of it per day is insane. Where can you even throw all that? Starting to think that I would rather have you guys working the dairy farms. At least there's less of that to... No, I have an even better idea. Riga is a great place to harvest people from. Simply because in Riga I produce clay, well I got plenty of that. I produce cheese, which I think I overproduce, and hemp that I clearly overproduce. So what I'm going to do is get people movers 1 and 2, and I'm going to... basically just pick up Regans and put them elsewhere. It's a new concept, I'm sure it'll never catch on. I'll be damned, Cologne as well. Oh well, the filthy plaguey Haarlem is okay. You know, you can avoid losing people during a plague if you just keep everything else going fine. I mean, people aren't coming in, but at least there's not a mass exodus right now. So despite it being all yucky and plaguey, people still think that life in Haarlem is all right. And they are right, that's the thing. Alright, unknown pirate is going down. And once I have my 3 guys over in Scotland, of which I only have 2. Oh, fantastic. The Hanseatic cog is also ready to roll, which means... Please tell me it means I can research the Carvel. Yes. It'll take forever, sure. But I'll be able to have the best boat around. Which means hulks. Yeah, we don't need hulks. Oh, we only recover half of our money. That's a shame. But hey, we get this. Reasonably fast, pathetic maneuverability. Very expensive, but a ton of cargo capacity, and that's what we're looking for. It also costs so many resources to make. So a nice thing about fighting down here, and by nice I mean it's not very nice, is that when you fight pirates in these inland's not the right word here, but on these rivers, they only come at you with crayers. Those are the kind of skillful shots you can make when you do it manually. So I wonder if it's worth actually giving Cologne a... Why is my fleet now unknown pirate? Oh, there's another unknown pirate there. Okay. Why in the world were there two? This game still continues to hold many mysteries for me. So we slow ourselves down by sailing into the wind. And then we miss completely. Alright, now there's no pirate to be concerned about. Back to Groin again we go. Goodbye extra boats. I certainly keep the repair business going well here. Well, I keep lots of businesses going well. I'm going to save because I'm sure I'm going to forget about my my wife very soon. And it's also time to start spreading the beer. Even if we can't spread it as much as we actually want to. When it comes to... well, I've seen worse. I've seen worse captains, but not many. Point is, it's trying to get that beer flowing. I've got thousands of it to flow. So, beer, Eden 1. And I need some names for these ones as well. KevDev put in fish and chicks, even though it clearly says there's a 9-character limit. Why? What possible sense could he make of that? There we go. Dr. Aftish wants to call it the Executor, though. Nah, we need beer-related names here. Somebody throw in some beer names that are 9 characters or fewer, and we can use these for the beer trains. Meanwhile, I need a drink. Guinness, you must be joking. Okay, we've got Estrella coming in. And what is it for beer Eden 2? It's a Pisswasser. The 2 Borg. And for beer Eden 3, you know, the clever people tag me so I can actually read it. I'm not gonna call it Stella. Mandrake. I'm assuming these exist. I am no beer drinker myself. Okay, Edinburgh. You need to share this beer far and wide. Probably even with London. You never know how much they're gonna suck at it. There's no way this is enough to supply all of you guys. I wonder if it's even worth including Bergen in this. Only adds a couple of days onto it. 60,000 people drink 1,041, and I don't even have 60,000 people in all of this. Do I have 30,000 though? Let me think. 3, 4, 5, yeah, nowhere near. So that will actually be enough to keep you guys happy. That's good. Max. Trade routes will get a lot easier when I have counting houses in every city. So that should be my next goal. Should it? Well, whilst I'm building up the other places, it should be the goal that I go towards. Because when I have counting houses everywhere, it means I never have to actually sell to the markets. I only have to give to my counting houses. The administrators will sell for me. Nice. So the beer west is done. You're going to be the beer central though. Not as long as the first one. I should probably include Stettin in that though. People were complaining about Oslo's inclusion in this. When was Oslo established? Christ. There we go, looking good. And that's Beer Center, which is a very inspiring name. And then finally you. You've got a long way to go. You're probably going to need a lot of repairs on this as well. But it brings beer to the world, so it must be good. This is going to be a very lucrative run. A very lucrative run. Because beer sells for such good money as well. Let me get some numbers on that. So beer, when you make it at production price, production level rather, costs 66 ducats to make. An ideal selling price to keep it at a stable supply for a place is 135. You're doubling your money on it. It's hard to ignore that kind of profit margin. Alright, that looks good. And that is Beer East. I find it nice that you're sending Tuborg to Denmark since it's a Danish beer. You see, I knew that. I wanted to be clever. Alright, so the beer guys are all heading off with their 500 crates of beer apiece, or 500 barrels. Unfortunately, that is in about, let's say 15 days. 15 days for 1,500 barrels. So I need to produce 100 barrels a day. I do not produce 100 barrels a day. That tells me I need Regans over here in Edinburgh, or else I'm not going to be keeping up with the amount that I'm slipping out. Although that is also assuming that everybody buys all that beer. I actually don't think it's going to be a problem. Wikipedia claims that it was founded in 1040 and made capital of Norway in 1300. Alright, so people are just being moany old gits. Nothing new around here. The doggo cog. Alright, is there anything I need to worry about, Uncle Lubeck? I'm not concerned about being limited to 10,000 burgers. It gives me a lot less to worry about. Malmö lack raw materials. Is it because I built something out of sheer greed? Because that sounds like a reason why I would... Why am I out of wood? Why would Malmö be out of wood? Has wood supply overall just dried up a bit? Rostock isn't getting any, although Rostock needs to be updated for all of my my trading vessels. But still, the fact remains that Malmö is not getting enough wood, so I need to look at my wood supplies. Well, you're going to Malmö and you don't have enough wood. Okay, well, what?